Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. Oh my gosh, I am still trying to kind of process this. I saw the movie out of town very late at night for IMAX, and I got back super late, and then I had to work. So now I'm working on this video with barely even processing my thoughts on this, getting like no sleep, and still being drained. So I'm still trying to process this, but like holy shit, Across the Spider-Verse was amazing. I don't know if I liked it as much as the first one, but it's very, very, very close. I think the only reason it's a little bit under is because it didn't have, that whole rounded ending, because this is clearly a part 1 to a part 2 series. So if you guys have not seen Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, please click off this video. Go make sure you watch it in theaters right now. I highly recommend an IMAX experience, just so that way you have a even better chance to catch every single Easter egg. Even though I didn't catch nearly everything that they put in this movie, not even close, I'm probably going to go see this multiple times throughout the week. I'm very excited, so we will see how many times I go to it. I'll probably keep you updated the more and more I post videos. But so, like I said, if you guys haven't seen the movie, go watch the movie first. If you have already seen the movie, please stay for the video. And let's talk about this movie, and specifically the ending. So this movie, I had, a lot of expectations going into it, but I didn't want to expect too much, because I know how much pressure the writers must be under to include everyone's favorite Spider-Man and different iterations of the character into this movie. I really wanted them to just focus on the story, and I was worried about it getting too bloated, but I feel like they did a very good job on giving us plenty of heartfelt moments, connecting all of the characters very well, and still giving us a lot of that fan service that we love. A couple of big surprises in this movie that I was not expecting whatsoever was, now we're getting into spoilers, so just make sure that you go see the movie, okay guys? Lego Spider-Man was one of the biggest surprises for me. I did not see that coming at all. I wasn't expecting. That's like seeing Funko Spider-Man in a Spider-Verse movie. Like, it just I didn't put the two together, you know what I mean? So I thought that was fantastic. We already did get to see Spectacular Spider-Man on the posters, so it was awesome seeing him in the movie for like a quick second or two. He had like a couple lines, I think, actually. We also got to see the live action Spider-Man for a quick second, so that was really cool. Maybe they'll even show up in the third one. We'll see. And I think this is like an internet breaking moment, is Donald Glover as the Prowler. That was some of the coolest shit I've ever seen in my life. Like him in a full decked out suit, like they made a suit for him and everything, and like he already plays Uncle Aaron in Homecoming, and so like that was such like a cool fan service moment. It didn't overstay its like time or anything in the movie. It was just so much fun, and it was great to see Donald Glover having fun with a character that I'm sure that he really wants to play as well. And that was just, our whole theater like jaw dropped. Everyone's face was just like, oh my gosh, because that was like a John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic in Multiverse of Madness moment, you know what I mean? Like everyone wanted that, and they gave us like a quick snippet of it, and it was perfect. I also loved seeing Web Slinger, just because I love his design, and a couple things that I wish that they would have brought back Spider-Man Noir and Spider-Ham a little bit more. I think they did like right at the end, and Penny was in there for like a quick minute, but I wish we got to see a little bit more of those characters again, just because we know them, we love them, but I understand why they wanted to introduce even more Spider people. Now it's okay, let's just get out. I might do like a full video, like 30 minutes talking about the movie, but we need to talk about this ending, because the writers did a fantastic job with this ending and connecting the first movie to the second one. I don't know if they had this in mind when they were making the first one, but connecting it to Spider-Man 2099, connecting it to Gwen, connecting it to, back to Miles and his Peter Parker, it was amazing. So let's go over this real quick and talk about what that ending really meant. So they, Spider-Man 2099 clearly states that there are canon events that happen and they ruin the timeline, and it's his job to kind of fix them, prevent them, and just keep them under control. And that's why he made this Spider-Man team. And there's a very big canon event that has happened, and that's Miles getting bitten by a spider that was not supposed to bite him. It was a spider that was brought in by the Spot before the Spot was actually created, and that spider got loose, bit Miles. Miles kind of distracted Peter during the Super Collider event, and that caused Peter to die. Now, Peter was supposed to live during that fight, apparently in the canon, and because that happened, now Miles is Spider-Man, and Peter is dead. But that also means that the spider did not bite who it was supposed to on its original Earth. Now, where did that spider come from? They didn't technically answer that in the movie, but it's very clear that that spider is from Earth 42, and that Earth 42 is most likely Spider-Man 2099's universe. Because if you look at the coloring of the spider, it matches the suit of Spider-Man 2099, as well as Spider-Man 2099. If you look in the movie, he doesn't use normal webs. He uses like these laser webs. So he doesn't have normal Spider-Man powers. And he also has to use these giant claws, and he claws into things. He doesn't stick to them. And so he doesn't have natural Spider-Man powers. He also has to inject himself with what I'm guessing is a super serum that he manufactured to create Spider-Man abilities so that way he could protect his universe. That's just my guess. They didn't technically say that in the movie, but I think that that's what they were alluding to, because Miles did not, when he got scanned, when he was running away, he got sent to a different universe because the spider that mixed with his DNA was from a different universe. And I think that universe is from 2099's universe, and 2099 knows where Miles is because he knows that the spider that was supposed to bite Miguel bit Miles. And I think that is a great way to connect those two characters. I think they did a fantastic job with intertwining those events to bring these two characters kind of head to head, even though they're both good guys, which is a fantastic job to do the good guy versus good guy trope. It's really cool as well is the connection of Miles and Gwen having to lose their fathers. And what's really weird is because Miles is trying to stop his dad from getting murdered because he's a captain, which I thought that was kind of weird, is that like they mentioned that it was a captain every single time. I haven't really noticed that trend, but who knows? It's the canon, whatever. But Miles is trying to stop his dad's murder from the Spot. And so he has to go stop it, but that's going to cause a canon event. But another thing that happened is because Gwen left to join the Spider-Man team, her dad quit being the captain. So her dad never died. So I'm wondering if that also became a canon event or if they're just ignoring that. I'm not really sure. They didn't really bring it up, but they might in the next movie. But I have faith in the writers that they know what they're doing. They have a clear idea of where they want to take this story, and I'm glad that they do. And the biggest surprise, I think, of the movie, which we were piecing it together as they were showing like the clips, we were like, okay, Miles's room looks different. Why does his room look different? Wait, Miles' dad is already dead? And we were like, no, that's not right. That doesn't seem right. And Gwen was talking to Miles' parents at the end because they were in two different universes. Gwen went to Miles' universe in 2099, and Miles went to Earth 42. And then that is a universe where his dad already passed away. And because there's no Spider-Man, in that universe, the universe is full of crime. There's so much crime in that universe. It's insane. Like the whole city was like almost burning when he looked outside. And you have Uncle Aaron, who is helping take care of the family since his brother's passing, which everyone in my group of people that went was like, is Uncle Aaron like Miles' dad in this universe? They were kind of confused for a minute, but I thought that was really cool. Aaron stepping in and stuff. But as they keep going in this universe, you start to realize, well, if this isn't his universe, then there must be another Miles. And then as he's talking to Uncle Aaron, who's alive now, he gets attacked by the Prowler. And then we learn with this amazing reveal with the coolest fucking braids ever. I know Miles is gonna get braids after this movie. He's you know, tied up to that bag, and we get this amazing reveal with the music and like the heartbeat, everyone's hearts pounding and everything as this mask comes off, and we see the coolest, coldest fucking Black Air Force energy Miles Morales as the Prowler I've ever seen. It was the coolest twist ever that I could have ever expected from this movie. You know, when I go into these Spider-Verse movies, all I'm expecting is like a really cool cameo here and there, but like I was not expecting a twist like this, and it made me so excited for the third one and kind of pissed off that they left it on this epic cliffhanger, that there's a Spider-Man war coming, that he has to save his father, that he has to escape the claws of the Prowler, which are him, which I thought was so clever and so cool. And it made me nerd out for a moment, and it made me feel like a real comic book fan again, in a world where comic book media has kind of become so clouded. It was amazing seeing a movie do things that we've never seen before on screen, and seeing them bring in characters we've never seen before, but making them characters that we love, and not just making them specifically just their comic book counterpart, but taking it in a direction where we can love these characters even if we've never read their books before, and intertwining this big story into something that's so condensed in its characters, and just making it this web of connections for all of the different events that we've already seen leading up to this moment, this cliffhanger for the third movie, to make us realize like we are in for a treat with the third movie. It kind of pissed me off because I was like, dude, I would have them rather just delayed this movie for 10 years and then we can watch a whole like 6-hour Spider-Verse movie. Like, I would have rather had that, honestly, because you can't just tease us with this. You know what I mean? I felt like I watched a trailer for the third movie, but the trailer was the most epic trailer, the most amazing trailer that I've ever seen in my life. But with all that being said, I loved the movie. I want to know what you guys think about this movie. What do you guys think about all these cameos? Tell me everything that I might have missed in the movies, but please make sure, if you guys are watching this video and you guys are looking in the comments, that there is going to be spoilers. So just be on the lookout for that. Please go see the movie as soon as you can. You will love it. It has something for everyone. And, you know, I am so glad that Sony is taking the initiative in having the rights to Spider-Man and doing something that they should be proud of with these movies. So if you guys have any comments, leave them down below. I love talking to you guys in the community about this movie, about, you know, just this community. If you guys like the video, make sure to give the video a like. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. I've been uploading a lot more lately, and, you know, I appreciate all the support you guys have given me. We've reached 100 subscribers, which is crazy. 100? Like, you guys are killing it right now. 100 subscribers? Like, I can't believe you guys. You guys rock. So, thank you for all the support that you guys have given me recently. I have nothing else to say. Have fun, be respectful, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.